Hi, my name is Denise Fletcher. I have a YouTube channel also that I record on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time in the United States, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with a couple other tarot readers and psychics. But this channel here is I want to share my journey for we're learning more about Buddha because I've never followed the religion, but I've always enacted my life through the Buddhist philosophies. I just never knew it until I was almost 70 years old, which that's okay. 70 is just a number. I don't feel that way. So I want to start today with the reading of cards on how to use our cards in the turning point. I just want to share with you if you want to learn more about Buddha. What is a sutra? A sutra is an essential statement with no elaborations, with no explanations and no decorations. Just the bare naked core of it. It was needed in ancient days because people had to remember these sutras. Hence, they had to be very condensed. They had to be telegraphic so people could remember for centuries, because these would go from one generation to another, just as part of the people's memories. Books were not in existence, printing had not become into being. People had to remember, hence the device of the sutra. A sutra means a maximum, just the very essential core. But if you remember it, you can always decode it. Today, to begin, this is the card that I will read every week. I'll be doing this for 52 weeks. The last words of Gautama Buddha were Samatsata. I apologize. Let me do that again. Samasati. Remember. It's a single word. Everything is significant, is contained. Samasati. Remember what is your inner space. Just remember. I promise I'll get better at the pronunciations. Just for a few seconds, sit down with closed eyes to remember, to make a note of where you have been, to what depths you have been able to reach. What is the taste of silence, peace, and what is the taste of disappearing into the ultimate? Look in. And whenever you have time, you know the path. Just go again and again to the inner space so that your fear of disappearing is dropped and you start remembering the forgotten language, Samasati. So our first sutra, I practiced before I started recording. I'm just human, learning a powerful philosophy that's been going on for century after century. The ones that I'm learning from right now are from 500. So our card number one to start to repeat this every day for just 7 days. And then next week we'll start a new one. The fool sleeps as if he were already dead, but the master is awake and he lives forever. He watches, he is clear. The only thing that has to be learned is watchfulness. Watch. Watch every act that you do. Watch every thought that passes in your mind. Watch every desire that takes possession of you. Watch even small gestures, walking, talking, eating, taking a bath. Go on watching everything. Let everything become an opportunity to watch. And when you watch, a clarity arises. Why does clarity arise out of watchfulness? Because the more watchful you become, the more all of your hastiness slows down. You become more graceful. As you watch, your chattering mind chatters less, because the energy that was becoming chattering is turning and becoming watchfulness. It is the same energy. So otherwise, turning the chattering thoughts all the time into watching, the chattering becomes the watching. It is the same energy. And to me, I get from that is communication and watching is a way of learning. I hope this was helpful, and I will repost tomorrow just the one card.